Listen unto me. Elevation, forever patient. That's all I want to say. So, this is how I made $2,332. Well, not my money, demo money, of course, because this is a funded account, right? So, this is how I did it. So, today was actually fairly easy. There was not much to look at. There was no bearish order flow, or the time frames were telling me upward movement, 4 hour, 15, even in the hourly, right? We were seeing that upward movement. There was literally no bearish order flow whatsoever. So I was actually looking at this trade here on ES. ES was giving me the trade first. So I was looking at ES first, but it's not hesitation. Normally what I like to do is I like to see once in the 1 minute time frame, right? From my 5 minute breaker structure, I kind of sometimes want to see a little pullback, right? And then I enter in on that little pullback, but we just didn't get that pullback today. But I was waiting for the pullback, never got the pullback, hit TP1, and I was like, okay, I could get in, right? I could still get in on the 3 lots here, but Nasdaq was a little behind today, and I saw that. So I was like, you know what? Let me just get in on a trade on the Nasdaq. We are getting the same movement. It's just that Nasdaq today was the lagging index. But it's literally same trades, as you can see, literally same executions. Like everything was the same on Nasdaq, everything was the same on ES that it was on Nasdaq. The movement was different. There was more movement on ES. Maybe that's the reason why I actually ended up getting the trade first on ES. But didn't get the trade on ES. But anyways, I saw this sweep on liquidity here at these lows, and then I saw that we've already broken structure, as you can see. Either here. There's a lot of places that you can consider a break of structure here. And then I saw that this fair value gap got mitigated, and then on pre-market we also just absolutely had this dick of a candle, right, on pre-market. So that told me bullish order flow. I also saw this fair value gap that I wanted to get mitigated for me to be able to get in on the trade, right? And then I saw that when I came back, I saw this 5 minute breaker structure, right? So then I decided to place this even on the ES as well. So it's literally same fucking trade, same trade. So I saw that here, and then I ended up going into the 1 minute time frame, right? Going into the 1 minute time frame, got my entry here, and yeah, the rest is history. I was at the beginning, right? Because I was seeing this bearish order flow a little bit, I was a little bit I was kind of thinking like, okay, there is a possibility that we do end up going down. It is very low because of the 4 hour, of course, but there is a probability that we do end up going down. But we yet haven't gotten any confirmation to the downside. We did get this 15-minute fair value gap, but I was like, okay, look at the 4 hour. The 4 hour is still telling me that we are on a bullish order flow and that we are fucking strong as shit. Buyers are definitely in control, right? So that told me, you know what? Okay. That told me almost everything I needed to know, which then I actually was like, okay, we yet haven't even gotten a break of structure yet. We haven't even gotten a break of structure yet. So I can't really say the major break of structure for me to understand that the market is actually going to continue on its bearish order flow would be this, right? This did not get mitigated at all. So I was like, okay, we are going to continue on our bearish order flow off of the 4 hour, right? So that's exactly what happened, right? I had my TPs. I had my TPs placed on like the hourly. So I had this TP, right? I had this TP, then I had this TP on the hourly. I had this TP, this second TP, the last TP was actually based off of this fair value gap. So I put the fib, and then I I normally target when it's like this. I normally target the 50% mark, right? And that's exactly what happened. And yeah, the rest is history. Hit TP1, hit TP1, hit TP2. Now, a mistake that I continue to have here in trading, and it's a trivial mistake, but it's a mistake that could cost me, that has cost me in the past. This mistake is actually, so here on Tradeovate, I don't know how it is on other platforms, but here on Tradeovate, when I get in on a buy, I get in on a buy, I have to go into this as a sell. So if I go here on a buy, I gotta place this as a sell. If I get in on a sell, then I had to place this as a buy. That is something that for some reason I'm having a bit of trouble with, right? Happened to me on Friday and happened to me today as well. I I got in on a buy and I put buy orders, more buy orders, right? Which if it would have hit my stop, I would have gotten fucked, right? Just think about it. It hit my stop that I thought was my stop was actually another buy order for two more lots, and then it hits it, and then the market just tanks. Like, bro, that shit would be crazy, but oh well, it is what it is. I I'll work on that, right? I'll work on that here on the charts. Just kind of like, okay, if I get in on a buy, I gotta place a sell. If I get in on a sell, I gotta place a buy. And just like locking that shit in. I even rehearsed it too in the morning, but for some reason, I guess I'm just not that fully aware of the positions that I am actually getting into, right? It's just like pure muscle memory, especially when I get in. I get a little bit of that emotional rush. So I'm kind of like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? So yeah, but yeah, that's pretty much it for today. So if there's any trade tomorrow to be taken, then I'll make a video, as you know. So I'll catch you guys possibly tomorrow. Peace.